Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Friday, November 24th. Due to a winter storm continuing across the area today, we are going to see that winter storm exit southeast, so taking its snow and gusty winds with it. But overall, looking at a colder and dry weekend ahead, and I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today. Winter storm will exit the region southeast today. We are still seeing moderate to heavy bands of snow working across portions of the Snake Plain south into Utah, but of that, snow will continue to become lighter and work southeast throughout the day as winter impacts subside. Certainly looking at an impactful morning commute, especially around the Mini-Cache region, heading south along 84 and this 86 corridor into Pocatello, Gate City area as well. Winds across the Snake Plain will gradually subside. We've seen gusts on the order of about 40 to 50 miles an hour in some places across the desert, so those will continue to drop later today. Looking ahead, we got a cold and quiet weekend ahead with cold and dry conditions, looking at afternoon highs in those 20s and 30s, overnight lows single digits above and below zero. Ridge of high pressure will be building in from the Pacific, and what that means for us is areas of some freezing fog and low stratus, particularly during those overnight hours. A quick look at satellite for you this morning. Again, shows mostly cloudy skies across the area. We didn't see much sunshine at all yesterday, but we're going to start to see some increasing, at least clear skies building in out of the northwest throughout the day today. So as far as further north up towards Lemhi County right now, starting to see those clear skies build in, but certainly hanging on to some low clouds across the area. And a look at the bigger picture for you is, again, as that system to our east is going to continue to work southeast through Utah, heading into Colorado, a ridge of high pressure will continue to work overhead into our area, leading to an extended period of cold and dry weather. Weather will scout like for your next 5 days. We'll just focus on today with snow and gusty winds continuing to lead to major impacts across the Magic Valley, South Hills, and Snake Plain corridors, especially as you head further south. But overall, snow should dissipate as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. Mostly clear skies prevail outside of some patchy freezing fog and low stratus during those overnight hours. But heading into Saturday through next Tuesday, again, keeping things little to no impacts, just keeping an eye on that areas of dense freezing fog and stratus during those overnight hours. Temperatures today starting off the day in the teens and 20s. Afternoon highs not getting much warmer than that. Afternoon highs 20s and 30s. And snowfall amounts today. So again, looking at the snow totals, we've received reports around the Burley area, about 8 to 12 inches so far today, and around Pocatello in that 4 to 6 inch range, American Falls 5 to 7 inches. So certainly some pretty impactful, and look on traffic and whatnot this morning, Google Maps traffic showing along the 86 and 84 corridors, some very slow going travel this morning, but much better conditions as you head further north, but still keeping an eye on some moderate to heavy bands as the system exits our region. But again, highest totals expected today, additionally, in that 4 to 6 inch range as you head down towards Burley. Wind gusts this morning, we are continuing to see some pretty breezy winds leading to some areas of blowing and drifting snow, particularly out there in the desert west of the I-15 corridor, but overall gusts on the order of about 30 to 40 miles an hour. In the mountains, still on the order of about 10 to 20, certainly stronger as you head further south and east. By this afternoon, still carrying some breezy winds working down the valley, down the Snake Plain, but generally starting to light up. We're looking at 25 to 35 miles an hour. And by tonight, just hanging on to some localized downslope winds up towards Spencer and Du Bois. Overall, just seeing that colder air spilling over the divide. Temperatures for your Saturday, again, another cool morning, single digits above and below zero with warmest areas in the teens. But afternoon highs starting to warm things back up just by a little bit as you head further north. But overall, still hanging on to those 20s and 30s. By Sunday, not a whole lot of change there. Looking at a cold morning, followed by afternoon highs in those 20s and 30s, pushing near 40 as you head up towards Stanley. For Monday, not a whole lot of change there. High pressure will keep the weather fairly consistent over the next 5 to 7 days as we head into the weekend, into early next week. So overnight lows still staying fairly cold, single digits above and below zero. Afternoon highs now in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. Again, that high pressure will be building in out of the northwest, so warmer temperatures, actually up towards Stanley, Chalice, and Salmon, will continue to work southeast, but not to the level as we're going to see in northern Idaho. Temperatures on Tuesday, another cold morning, followed by afternoon highs in those 20s, 30s, and 40s as conditions remain dry. And a look at what's to come. Again, near normal to above normal favorite precipitation is going to be expected in that 6 to 10 day outlook. So we're looking at ending this month, heading into early December, keeping an eye on those near normal temperatures as far as precipitation goes. My apologies. So as far as precipitation goes, still keeping near normal to above normal chances as you head further west. When talking temperatures, you saw those temperatures keeping those below normal trend favored across southern Idaho and extending into the desert southwest. As a ridge of high pressure builds out west, we're going to keep that cold northerly flow spilling some air down from Canada. 8 to 14 does show that increased precipitation potential as we head into that first week of December. So certainly some active weather working in from the California, Pacific Northwest area into the Gem State. 8 to 14, we're starting to have temperatures warm back up. Again, normal highs for this time of year are in those upper 20s to upper 30s. So if we get above normal temperatures, could see afternoon highs pushing those 30s and 40s for the week of December. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome day and stay safe out there.